Very, very significant. As you know, this is the very first time that an Indian Prime Minister and Indian leader is being hosted for a state dinner and state visit. Why this visit is important is because there's a lot of substance. It's not just, meeting diaspora, big crowds and, doing big things. It's actually substantive, results-oriented, deliverables focused. So pathways forward, I think some really good announcements for startups, for linking our both defense sectors together, be it through joint challenges or mentor prodigy programs or a new joint innovation fund. We're all very excited. There's of course the pomp and show, but beyond that also for the India watchers, there's lots to keep us busy and lots to keep us hopeful on this relationship. You can see there's so much excitement right here, and I think this visit is very, very significant. As you know, this is the very first time that an Indian Prime Minister and Indian leader is being hosted for a state dinner and state visit, which is the highest diplomatic reception and honor given by the United States, and something that usually is reserved only for close allies. If we look in the past 1 year, the folks that have been hosted include the South Korean leader, the French leader. Also, this is the second time that the Prime Minister will be addressing will be providing the joint address to the Congress, which again puts him in this very elite group of folks like Winston Churchill, Netanyahu, and the likes. So, but beyond that, and the diaspora engagements, as you know, doing Yoga Day, the Prime Minister will be making everybody, all the diplomats, everybody do yoga. There'll be a lot of diaspora engagements within DC as well. But beyond the pomp and show, I think why this visit is important is because there's a lot of substance. It's not just meeting diaspora, big crowds and doing big things. It's actually substantive, results-oriented, deliverables focused. So we're looking at some major deal announcements, right? Some movement on the drone deal, on the GE engine deal, on this new facility. So deal announcements for sure. Some of these have been going on for many years. Then substantive work like the kickoff for Indus X, the new US-India Defense Industrial Program, which is going to be unveiled, which are both our Defense Secretary and Defense Minister just ironed out a few weeks back when Defense Secretary Austin was visiting India. So all eyes on that, on the pathways forward. I think some really good announcements for startups, for linking our both defense sectors together, be it through joint challenges or mentor prodigy programs or a new joint innovation fund. So I think we're all very excited. There's of course the pomp and show, but beyond that also for the India watchers, there's lots to keep us busy and lots to keep us hopeful on this relationship.
Ma'am, how do you think that this visit is strategically important? Because as we speak right now, Secretary Blinken is in China, and we know how China has been aggressive in the Indo-Pacific. So how do you think that US and India together combat this dragon?
I think you have raised a very important point. When it comes to US and India, we do have common challenges. And in many ways, they are driving us together. Let's not forget, US does have technological edge, but when it comes to fighting with India, when was the last time that the US, really went, eye to eye with the PLA? India is doing that right now while you and I are talking, right? So the geographical reach that India has, the fact that India has to deal with these A2AD systems, the anti-access, anti-denial systems of the Chinese on a day-to-day basis, I think both US and India share that common challenge, and we both have competencies that we can really add. Be it if US has the technological edge, India has the scale, India has the geographical reach. If US has the investments, India has the cost efficiency, it has the STEM talent, right? It has the supply chain resiliency. So I think it's a win-win defense partnership that we're looking at, and that's bringing us close together. And when we talk about, maintaining a secure Indo-Pacific, the sort of defense relationship and democratizing supply chains and democratizing innovation the way that, us democracies think, I think it's very important that we work together in fighting these challenges.